This world is a hard place. It's a hard place to exist. It's a hard place to live in. And I don't think that any of us truly understands what it means to live down here and what it means to live in all of these agreements that we've set up for ourselves and found ourselves in. But I'm thinking about sovereignty and authority. I'm thinking about it because of some of the words that have been spoken in the davros, I believe it's called. There was a get-together of a bunch of nations in a town somewhere else in the world. And two of the words that really stuck out to me were authority and sovereignty. And it made me think a lot about how those leaders, we like to believe that they represent us on the world stage. And I think that maybe they do in some ways. But my issue is that we're all standing on the world stage. And just the fact that we have people representing us to other people, it's an interesting paradox of well, what does it really mean to live together if we need these arbiters between us and these folks dictating our lives in some ways? I mean, the hope with a lot of these unions, these countries getting together, is that there's a world stage and we're all equal and playing a part in it. And that's a lot of what I heard from these different speeches. But I was also thinking a lot about how my country, the country that I live in, is it's no longer what it used to be, or its time has come to a close. It's not like it's ending. It will always, the people of the country that I live will always be here in some ways. But one of the things that I just kept hearing was that the America-led version of the world, that's coming to a close. And I just kept thinking, well, what does that mean? I've felt that things have been going wrong here for a long time. But the outcome, the ending of people are gonna be hurt in that. I just wonder what those decisions being made mean for the little people, the people who don't have so much power on the world stage. You'll never find me on the world stage. And I don't want to be on that stage. You got to do a lot of crazy stuff to get up to there, for people to lift you up to that point. So I'm just thinking, what is my authority? And I know that growing up in America, there's the term individual sovereignty, or like the sovereignty of the individual. These ideas of what it means to be American. And what does my authority look like when I'm giving that authority over to different bosses and different individuals who are supposedly managing me? What does it mean to have a boss? It quickly becomes a sticky issue when people start trying to control you and telling you this is how you do things a certain way. And that's always been a big question of my life, I feel. Just this idea of sovereignty and authority, and where's my sovereignty lie? Or I don't know, maybe I'm putting too much on these issues by saying, by talking about them. I grew up in a very evangelical culture, and I'm also understanding more and more what that being an American thing looks like and what that means. And I don't know, people say a lot of things about all this stuff, and it's just interesting to start dissecting just whatever this all means. And I mean, yeah, it's been a lifelong journey. But what I'm trying to get at is, I believe in a place where we all have authority over ourselves and each other. And when that authority is misused, we create tyrants and dictatorships. And when that authority is taken for granted, we get stepped on and allow ourselves to be stepped on, and we don't leave abusive situations when we should. And it makes me really sad, and it gives me a lot to talk about. Then there's the idea of sovereignty. Yeah, sovereignty. I'm a sovereign individual. Maybe I need to think more. Maybe I need to think more on this one. But it's a very, I think it's naively embraced in some ways, because what are you sovereign over? I think the answer is the only thing you're really sovereign over is yourself, and the way that you move through the world, the way that you put yourself out into the world and the different peoples and communities that you're a part of. But I think a lot of tyrants have taken that to mean that they're sovereign over other people. And the only way for them to be respected or sovereign as a person is to rule over others. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll probably have some more stuff to say on this in the future. Thanks for listening. Peace.